Damn, I love it. Everybody's on right now. Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's Jeromeo here today, and I have my guy here, Rory. You can't see him yet. That's okay, because I want to show you guys something really special first while we get started. You guys are here, trying to make this work and here learning new tips, new tricks on ways on how to build your store and make it more effective. So in lieu of that, I want to show you guys some people who are actually making it work within the community. Here are some actual proof of what people have done. This is Kale, sold 2 orders in 1 day. Again, small start, but it's a win. A win is a win, okay? We have also, we have our main person here who is Michaela, who sold over 292 orders in 1 day. That's over $9,000 that you're looking at right now. All right. And she was able to make that happen. So be sure to really, pay attention to what we're saying here, because what happens is if you follow the steps the way we're showing you, if you're following steps that Kevin is showing you in the group, then you're able to actually make these things happen. All right. You have to believe that it can, because we're showing you proof that it can happen. Here, next up, we have Ian. Ian sold over 102 orders in 1 month. We have plenty of these, right? I just have only a few just to show you guys while we start this live right now. And this is Ian, who sold over 102 orders in 1 month. And that's over $3,000, damn nearly $4,000, right? And then our last person I have right now to show you guys, and I'll show you this all throughout the live, because right now we have about 44 people live, which is amazing. Thanks for you guys being here right now. You have to stay until the end though, because we have a wonderful, of course, like usually we have a wonderful offer for you guys, and only those who are serious do we allow this offer to be given live. And you guys want to make sure that you take hold of this offer as well. So Mauricio sold 6 orders in 1 week. So those of you who are saying that it can happen, that's proof that it can. So all the naysayers, I want to make sure that you guys can see that this is possible. If you're doubting yourself in any kind of way, if you're, not feeling like you're doing the necessary steps, well, we're going to help you with that. So if you're here on the live, first off, thank you, and be proud of yourself for being here, taking the steps. Some of the people we have on live right now is Teresa Touche. I'm going to say Touche. It's like a very French way to say it. I hear you said you can't hear the sound. Where's the video? Can anybody see me? Anybody hear me? If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If not, you got to refresh your screen, okay? Let me see if I can put a message here, since people may not see me. All right, I want to make sure everyone can see me. Comment here if you can see me, if you can hear me. I wonder where Rory went. Rory's trying to run away from me. I'm going to get started anyway, guys. All right, so Chris Rome gave me a nice hang 10. So I'm assuming everybody can hear me and see me. Yeah, pound, perfect. Awesome. I love it. Running into that situation. Hold on, let me see. I think my man Roy just came back in here. All right, Roy's gonna join us in like 2 seconds. There we go. So yeah, so guys, welcome again. This is our Build Along series. For those of you guys who are not familiar, we've been doing a Build Along series for the past few weeks now. And right now we've been making some wonderful strides. So don't feel bad if you haven't been caught up. Don't feel bad at all. You have plenty of time to catch up, but we want to keep the momentum going, okay? I don't want you guys to feel like, man, they're too far ahead to not go. No, start. Even if you don't even have a Shopify store up yet, right? So this is what we want you to do, okay? So the Shopify Build Along series is a series that Rory and I started a few weeks ago, that we wanted to get everyone engaged. And the way that we do that is by having everyone show up every week. And if you want to be a part of it, you can start today with us. We're going to show you what we've been able to accomplish. Rory's going to talk about that. And then I'm going to be showing you guys how to do an ad on Facebook. Rory, in the background, while I'm explaining, can you go ahead and send me like the graphic that you use as well, so I can have that ready to be put into the ad, please? Show up every week. And make sure that you put in hashtag 2020 ready. And guys, also hashtag live or hashtag replay. We also love that you share and tag a friend. The person who shares the most, obviously we have this competition that's been running and people have been doing amazing at it. The person who shares the live with the most people wins a free book and a t-shirt. So I want you to be mindful of that. But after sharing and tagging with a friend, like and say hi, and also drop in a question, because that is how we keep the engagement high. That's how we allow people to have questions that they're afraid to ask, to be able to ask right now in this live, because right now, Rory and I, we're going to be answering these things as we go, okay? Because we want everybody to benefit from us meeting live and having some type of monthly budget. You don't have to have $500. We decided to go $20 a day. But that was what Rory and I had decided, right? So you can go $5 a day. If 150 you can do per month, 150 is all you can do, then perfect. You use $150 per month. That's $5 a day, okay? So just be mindful of that. With that being said, I want to make sure that everyone's getting the max value. So if you guys found value in using this, I want you guys to, give me a thumbs up and hit the like button on here, because we have 99 people on here, which is amazing. And we have 16 engagements. So do that. All right. Let me see what else here we got going on. I forgot to mention as well, if you guys are on mobile, one of the ways for you guys to stay up to date with what's going on as far as going live, and if you're having trouble finding live, this is the best way to not have to hunt for it, okay? You're gonna see a notification that looks like this, says get all live notifications. You click that and you will forever be notified. If for any reason that you're not able to be notified, there's gonna be a bell icon on the right-hand corner of your screen. Tap that and hit get all live notifications. And that's what's gonna allow you to keep up with whenever we go live automatically. So no hunting. All right. And then we have the Kevin David giveaway book that we do every week. So the winners we select and we let you guys know. And again, it's the same rules apply. It's just liking, hashtag live and replay, and dropping a comment or question like my man Kevin Alves already did, which is amazing. He's dropped it in. And you guys are in the running for the win. So I'm going to turn it over to Rory in the meantime. I'm going to be working some things in the background. And I'm gonna let Rory take over and start putting you guys up to speed where we're at. So welcome.
What is up, crew? Ninjas. If you're here first, you're ahead of the game. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to my boy Drew. We've been working super hard on all sorts of crazy stuff that we're going to be bringing you in a few weeks, not only on here, but across our other shows. Okay. And guys, we're doing this for you. You know, if you simply follow along with us, okay, you're going to be able to get to a point where you can launch a super good store, okay? We know what we're doing, all right? We're doing this in real time, and we're doing it with very limited time, might I add. Very quickly, everyone hear me?
I can.
Okay. So, we're doing this in real time. Like literally, Drew and I are flat out doing stuff for Kevin, of course, each week. We usually have about 1 hour each to spend on this. So all up, right, personal time, I've probably put in about 4 or 5 hours. I know Drew's probably put in half an hour or something like that. Nah, any joke, mate. You've been doing good. Actually, Drew went absolutely nuts yesterday. So, mate, you're an absolute champion. But the point is, guys, you should be able to do this with limited funds, limited time, right, and good leverage using a good developer and a good copywriter and stuff like that, okay? So I'm going to share my screen with you guys now and bring you up to speed. In the meantime, guys, leave a comment. Please share. We've got 100 ninjas here. What I hate to see is when there's lots of people here and we're not getting any engagement or comment, all right? It's a real buzzkill for us. We want to help you guys. We're really trying to do something new here for you guys, and just be love to have you come to the party. All right, we can't add value if you're not leaving a question, and plus you won't win Kevin's free shirt and Kevin's free book and get all the goodies that we're going to give to you at the end if you don't engage, leave a comment, and share with at least one person. All right, so come on, let's all do this together. We said at the start we're going to do this together. So let's get some skin in the game. Quick question: who's already got skin in the game here? Who's actually done this with us and got their website up to this point where I'm about to show you here? Just drop it in the comments, guys. If you're not, if you haven't, that's fine. But if you're keen to have skin in the game, drop it in the comments that you're in. Just say I'm in. Okay. I'm doing this on purpose, guys, because I'm serious here. We wouldn't just be out here doing this if we wouldn't be just out here kind of doing this if we didn't believe in this, right? Okay. Now I'm going to bring you up to speed on where we are so far. All right. So first of all, just talking about our ShopInspect app. You guys can see my screen, obviously. Can you?
Yep.
All right. So just talking about our ShopInspect app, right? What this app does is it enables you to find viral products before they go viral. Okay?
Hey, Rory, real quick. Sorry. Someone's saying that they're hearing echoes. It's Teresa. Anybody else hearing echoes? Because you did it correctly. You shared it without the audio, which is fine. I don't hear echoes, but I want to make sure everyone else is not hearing echoes. You can continue explaining, and I want to make sure that I'll let you know if someone else mentions that they hear echoes as well.
Okay. So I'll keep us going. All right. So basically, this is where we're up to so far. Okay. We went into ShopInspect. I'll take you very quickly through this. All right. This is where you can just click on here and you can browse the hottest trending products. Okay. So we've got a hip trainer here, body shaper, right, which are actually quite popular at the moment. Windshield car ice scraper, lots of cool stuff in here. All right. And this is basically ShopInspect stripping Alibaba Express, crawling out Alibaba Express, and putting these up for you with the analytics. Okay. And just basically you can browse, right, by basically, you can advance filter, you can browse. Like I did ship models once. If I submit that, right, there are no products. It's not a perfect science. What about nautical? Just remember that this is only pulling up trending products. So if I want to do a product search, I can actually do that here by going maybe models. Let's keep that a bit briefer. Don't make a fool out of me. So what do we got here? Well, models didn't bring up anything too cool, but I guess it's got models in it, so it's bringing those up. Maybe let's have a look at toys. Toys are pretty cool. So as you can see with all these, we got these toys now, right? Lots of cool toys. Here's a very cool fidget spinner. I really like this. That's really different. Bumpy ball toys, round capsules of stuff. Looks pretty dangerous. That's actually a terrible image. It kind of looks like don't buy me. So like
trash.
There's lots of cool stuff in here, right? Okay, just by typing in toys, if you're into toys, right, you can see that toys has a seasonality indicator. Okay, lots of stuff around here, probably because of the sales time. I'm not sure why it's spiking like that, but you can see the seasonality indicator and how it sort of drops off and spikes over time. Okay, it also gives you all of our word cloud, all the different things you can use here, and this is really good for finding keywords that possibly people are using that aren't so competitive that you can target, right? Now, where are we at right now with our Build Along series? Okay, so basically we found our own products, and I added a product in here. Drew and I had a bit of discussion about it in our first one, and we came up with this we found this magnetic phone cable, right? And in here, you can see you can get a free video if you want, just by clicking on that video, right? You can change the text in here. I recommend that you do. Don't just use, pre-made text or stripped text, okay? Make sure that you check it, right? But I can create that video.
And I'm going to mention while Rory is actually talking about that, when you're creating the video, well, try not to use too many words. Try to describe your item as at least words as possible, because if you're planning to use it for an actual ad, Facebook may actually say it's too texty or has too much text on it and may deny your actual ad from running. All right. So just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Okay.
That's right. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a perfect science, hey Drew. We
No.
certainly found that out. Okay. 2 seconds. Let me just forget that. I'm not going to do that now. It's going to distract me. All right.
I mean, you could do it. Let me see how many people we have on. We have 89 people. I can go over the instructions for those who missed if you want to do what you got to do.
No, it's cool, man.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is our ad. We really got to do something about this music.
That's my jam, though, right? It's my jam now. I wake up to what's my alarm clock.
Okay, so that's the normal video ad. If we go back into here, into premium videos, I can also show you that we actually made a premium video ad as well. You can create your own premium video ad here. Okay, but again, and we're working on this, right? Sometimes it'll strip ad, it'll add images with all the text from AliExpress and stuff like that. So we're actually fiddling with that at the moment to make this, improve this, as we always are, because technically when you do this, right, when you create this ad, because these images have text in it, that's what Drew's saying. It's gonna actually take you down. It's gonna block you. It's gonna say the text, there's too much text.
Big time.
Okay, it obviously doesn't happen with every product. Okay, but just to let you guys know, that we're always working on this. So you can see here, this is the video that I made, right? This is the premium video, which is much more powerful.
Oh, yeah. Okay? And guys, look at how this video is showing something very special here. It's showing the item in use, right? Those are the things that I or myself or many of the customers who are looking to buy something, watching it in use is probably the most powerful thing you can do when it comes to selling physical products, right? Physical products can be a drag sometimes, especially if you're hoarding in your own, inventory. But the beauty about drop shipping is you don't have to do that, right? And also showing it solving a problem. Like, it could be the problem I seen, that the reason why I decided to go with this and I pushed it when we were deciding what product to go with was that, if we're at a party or any one time and someone's like, hey, anybody got a charger? And they're like, oh man, I only got an iPhone charger and they're an Android holder. Like, this is perfect. And you can play on that in the ad copy. You can play on that in the ads that you run. So that way people can see the value in it. So we went with this one because I feel like we would have, enough, enough playroom to just like mess around with copy and see which one goes better, with this one. So I wanted to make sure that I pointed it out for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, we chose this for a specific reason, okay? There's thought and science and process to everything that we're doing here, okay? So we have obviously chosen this specifically because we both like tech. It really jumped out at both of us. It's very usable. It's giftable, okay? So there's a lot of ways that, a lot of reasons people will buy this. Okay, but the point is, what we're doing with this store is we're making one product stores. Okay, it's very important. We're not going out and finding 20 tech products, right? Spending hours setting up, creating listings, etc., etc. Okay, but we're not there yet. We're still in the experimentation field, right? So that's why we're doing one-page websites, right? This is basically a template, right? I'll take you here now to what we've made. Wait, let me just take you through the rest of this very quickly, okay? Just to show you, what this software does, okay? So, of course, we've got the hot trending products, right? Very quickly, you can browse, you can filter, okay? You can get help easily, premium videos, It shows you all the ads with premium, all the products that we can make premium videos for, right? And with the premium video, guys, we've got a massive giveaway today. All right, only if you comment, okay, and only if you're on board and engaging and asking a question are you going to get that special. All right. And it's the same for if you want to win Kevin's new book, which is Changing Lives. It's been called a real game changer. Okay. You've got our favorites, so we can add our favorites in here, right? I can unfavorite if I want, okay, and then I can download the CSV of all these products, right? So if I download that CSV, right, you can see in here it's actually got all the products in there, okay? Now, why is that important? Because I can now upload this to our Shopify store with a click of a button, right? By just going into the Shopify store and uploading it at the other end, right? There's obviously some tidy ups to do, and we're not going to show you that today. We do expect you to do some gym and actually work out how to use Shopify and ShopInspect yourself, okay? Going in here, like I said, we've got my videos. We've got Shopify products where we can do a search. Right, let's have a search for a compass. I might just have a quick look at that. So I love compasses for some. I don't know why. It reminds me of the sea or something. I don't know. But, so there's cool compass, like nice little gift there. Okay. Shop search is really important. Okay. So let's say nautical.
Boom, we got 111 ninjas. I love it.
Yeah. So check this out. So I can go and there's like a cool little shop here. All right. What do these guys do? Temporary tattoos and permanent. Okay. Not exactly nautical, but yeah, they've got nautical tattoos, etc., etc. But this is a pretty cool store, right? Pretty cool store, very specific niche, fake tattoos. Okay. So, anyone who's looking for a fake tattoo, this is going to come up. This is pretty well done. It's missing a few things, right? Like, here I always.
Hey, what's it called? Is it called Momentary what?
Momentary Ink. Yeah. It's actually pretty good too.
Yeah.
Because you can see these guys are doing everything pretty tidily here. They've got a really cool logo, very simple. Okay, but these are. This is the power of ShopInspect. It's showing you the stores that are doing really well. I love Jack Threads. I've bought heaps of stuff from Jack Threads. So, that's a really good store. It's just interesting that it's popped up there. That's all. And we can also go to our top Shopify stores. Okay. So, some of our top Shopify stores. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Labyrinthos. All right. That looks pretty interesting. What is it? Okay. Tarot classes and supplies for the modern witch. Now that is cool. Right? That is freaking cool. Right? That is so nicely done, so tidily designed, right? But importantly, look how niched out this is. This is for witches, for the modern witch. Okay.
Never knew there was a market like that for them.
Mate, there is a massive, massive market for the occult and for ancient teachings of the Hermetics and stuff like this. This is right down that path, right? There's, anyone who's doing this kind of stuff they're going to love this store. They're going to feel at home. If you're in there, you know where you are straight up, right? That's a great store. So why is this important? Well, because guys, with great stores, you don't reinvent the wheel, right? Okay. You basically find what's working, replicate what's working, and improve on it. All right. Now I can go and I can check this out. I can sign up for their subscribe to see what their emails are like. Okay, which is super important and which is coming next week. Okay, what we're talking about here. Right. So I've put my thing in. Back to our website. All right, so we'll see what kind of things come in from these guys. Right, but I can also go check out their Facebook, see what they're doing on Facebook. If this internet ever hurries up. No, I don't want to share it, so that sucks. But basically I can go check. I'll go check these guys out. Surely they've got their Facebook somewhere around here. Yeah, here we go. Follow us on Facebook. I can check out their page and see how active they are on this actual page. You know, if they're getting any engagement, 4 engagement, 8 engagement, 3 engagement. It doesn't look like these guys are doing a great job, but in terms of their social media, I can also check out their ads, page transparency. I can go here. I can go to ad library. The page is currently running ads. If I go to the page library, I can go here. And of course, because Facebook is awesome, it'll tell me that there's no ads, even though it said that there was. Okay. Maybe it's because I haven't. Oh, here we go. If I do all, I can see their ad, right? So I can see what these guys are doing. Okay. And I can see that this isn't a very good ad. Learn Tarot on Demand or Lenormand with these independently created decks. You know, it's just like not very interesting copy. Okay, so I can see that these guys could be doing better, but they're already performing pretty well. Okay, so top Shopify stores. We can also see trending Shopify stores. This is often better because you can see who's moving really, really quickly. All right, let's see what we've got here. No, not interested. What's this? YellowOctopus.com. So this is a pretty cool site. Gift for men, gift for women, home and garden. Wow, this is a general store. Okay, I'm not a fan of general stores, but this looks pretty like it. They've put a lot of work into this. They've got a lot of stuff here, right? So obviously they're moving pretty quick. Let's have a look at their Facebook, see what they're doing. Okay, check them out. What are they doing? Well, they've got some decent engagement here. They've got a decent following. All right. So look, who will your wallaby be this Valentine's Day? Get tagging, right? These guys are a bit clever. These guys are clever. Wow. I'm in love. Take my money. Take my money now. Okay? I'm buying this now. Okay. No, all right. So these guys are pretty good, right? And let's have a look at their page transparency. Let's see what they're doing. Have they got any ads? This page is currently running ads. Yes. Okay. Right. And in Australia, I'm going to go all. Right. And as you can see, yeah, one of their promoted ads is get tagging. Okay. Very clever. Get tagging, driving engagement, call to action. Right. Good ad. They've got, so I don't know what this is about. But you can see these guys are pretty active, right? So again, guys, you don't reinvent the wheel. Look at what the good stores are doing and replicate that, right, for your ads, okay? We're not just telling you to do video ads all the time, okay? We're just showing you some of we didn't actually end up doing a video ad, did we, Drew? So, but here, and then you've got Dropshipping University teaching you all how to use ShopInspect, okay? And down here, if you click get 120 bucks, if you do a little demo like this, if you become an affiliate with us, right, and you do a little demo like this video or hold your own show or something or create your own YouTube series recording your build along as we do our build along and put your affiliate link at the bottom of each of these things. And if anytime you sell a ShopInspect subscription, you're going to get 50% of that. So think about that. Think about evergreen links. I like to call them evergreen links. So when you create a video like this one, you put it on YouTube, right? People are following because they want to see your series and how you end up going, right? And they're clicking that link at the bottom of your video, right? And they're signing up through you. You're making money for just leaving a video online, okay?
Exactly, so, big time.
You know what I mean? Anytime you do a project, right? Anytime you guys start a project, right? Okay, record your screen. Show people your experiences. It's so easy to create content that way and get yourself a great YouTube channel. Okay, another great idea is something that Gary Vee does. You could literally create a Shopify channel, reviewing products, buying products off Alibaba, opening them up in front of everyone, reviewing them, and then selling them on your store. That's a killer Gary V hack that'll have people literally lining up, okay, to watch your YouTubes. You build a following, then you got your store, right? You're driving people from you're creating a group, Facebook group for your following. You're engaging with people in the group, and these people are then becoming part of your family. They're becoming part of your movement, all right, your store, okay? So this is our store, guys, and literally I'm going to tell you this took me 2 hours to design, okay, right, because I went absolutely stupid and I've done this before, okay, and we built this in one day. Like I don't know if Jaram's here at the moment, but if you're looking for a good developer who actually is like next level and can get stuff done super quick and super cheap from you, yes. Jaram is in the Philippines. He runs his own business. I've been dealing with him for about 10 years.
Nice.
Right? Husband and wife guy, husband and wife team. And literally Jaram just like we've been throwing this stuff at Jaram with 1 day to get done. And he's just been smashing this stuff out. Okay, so, if you want to speak to Jaram, just let me know, or if he's in the comments, reach out to him.
Yeah, Jaram, show yourself in there if you're in the comments, man. Just say hi.
Yep. Okay, Drew, why don't we just stop there very, very quickly for anyone who's just jumped in. Show them how much money can be made here on on Shopify and e-commerce, and tell people how to get involved here before we go any further.
Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. Since we got 100 people, I just want to take the opportunity, guys. If you guys want to be winners, actual winners of winning both the book and T-shirt that you're seeing right now, the best way to do that is by sharing. The person who shares the most obviously will win, and we count the winners by the end of 24-hour period. So if there is one person who shares, another person who shares, cancel each other out. So one person has to share at least twice, so that way we can say someone's the winner. So just wanted to put that out there. All right. You think it's a good time for me to share my screen now? Or start talking?
Yeah. You keep going. Oh, wait. Just hang on. Let me just show them where we're up to so far. So, have you got my screen back up?
Yeah, I'm going to get it up right now.
Okay. So you guys can see where we've come in a couple of weeks. Well, really, it's been about 5 weeks, but really it's been about 5 hours. Maybe 10, okay, to get to this point. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So here you can see this is our website, right? Check us out now. We came up with this logo and a very specific name, which is Drew's little brainchild, which is awesome. Check us out now. Come on. Give me a like if you like. Check us out now.
Yeah, okay? Just give a like. That was the time.
Sort of love, guys. Right? We've had this we had our copywriter come in and make this very, very clear and concise copy, okay? Because, guys, right, you need to eliminate noise from anything that you're doing and get straight to the point. What's the problem that this solves? Our copywriter wrote all of this. Now, this is really clever because it's actually taking away people's, objections at the same time. Okay, so what's in it for me? Free up your day with this Turbo Mag fast charger cable, increase charge speed by 45%. Okay, right? Super strong magnetic holds devices securely, because some people will be like, it's a magnet, it probably won't hold properly. So we're annihilating that straight away. Okay, again, fuss-free, flexible 360-degree rotation, quickly connect to your electronics with zero effort. Right? We're basically just giving people, is it going to break? No, it's beautiful, durable braided nylon coating. Universal, all right? Does it work for my phone? Of course it does. It works for every phone. It's universal. LED backlight, so you can do it at night, because I don't know about you, but if you're fumbling around at night to get your mobile phone when it's got an alarm that you set for the wrong time or something, it can be really upsetting. All right. So you find it's much easier to find this, like that. Right. And then there's, personalize your cables, right? And 100% money back guarantee. Okay. So this page is designed to sell. It's written to sell. it better sell, or Drew and I are going to look really stupid. Okay? Where were we at last week? Last week we had, we checked out our break points, okay? And our break points weren't good, but this week we've gone through and we've really fixed up our break points, okay? So this is the mobile break point, much tidier, much more to the point, images bigger and in focus, and, because stuff was kind of everywhere last week. That's the thing with Shopify. It doesn't do a perfect job of responsiveness. Okay, so this week we worked on that, right? We made some other changes that Drew suggested, changed the name of it, okay, so it didn't sound so Chinese, etc., etc. All right, so we're still really in the kind of early stages of this, okay, but we've got now a very clean, very professional looking website. It's on a secure connection because it's a Shopify. We're demonstrating that we're proud partners of these guys. Are we really? Well, yeah, because if we take Visa and all that stuff, okay? So, yeah, they are our partners. But we're piggybacking off of these brands here. The trust. We're piggybacking trust off of these brands here, okay? Again, at the bottom, free shipping worldwide, nice and bold, okay? And stay ahead of the game of the tech gadget game, all right? Which is like our tagline, right? You can also talk to myself and Lewis direct just by clicking that button, right? So you can actually come in here and actually speak to me directly if you want to, okay? And same with Drew, okay? Yep. Don't use that button for support, guys, all right? We're just, okay? So that's where we're at, guys. So we got to this point, right? Our whole plan is that we're gonna see if this product takes off, right? And we also wanted to show you how we can actually increase engagement. We don't have an email subscribe yet. We've got lots of things we don't have any social proof, any pop-ups, anything like that going on. Okay, we just want to have a look at this stage to see how our ad performs. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ad that I made quickly yesterday. Right, I made this on my Genie Media account because Genie Media's got nearly 6,000 followers. All right, so it's got some social proof there. And I just got a little bit harebrained, and I probably didn't do this right, so that's why Drew's going to show you the proper way to do it. But because I've done heaps of ads before, I get a bit harebrained when I'm going hard. And I just basically what I did was I made this conversion ad, right? So I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm gonna made this conversion ad. Okay, based on add to cart, all right, not on actual sales. You can check it in here. We can actually have a look at it. Go. Show me my thing. God, I hate it when it does this. Like, where can I? Doesn't matter. It's basically if I go in here.
You get you want to try to like view the ad or something?
Yeah, I want to have a quick look at the ad.
You see the dotted lines up there, the three dots. See if you hit that. Yeah. Normally it should give you. Sorry, let me see what else. No, I think they changed this up like quite a few times.
Around so much, It's just annoying. Anyway, like whatever. I can you can see that our ad is just learning. I said a very broad audience, okay, based on everything that we got out of here. All right, based on my favorites. We went into here. I set the order.
Context and text at the top, like just a.
Was that you, Drew?
That was me.
Oh, yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. So you can see that we checked out our magnetic cable. Right, we went in. We saw the word cloud. I basically used quite a bit of this. I used these as my main ad targeting, but I expanded it quite a bit, but I just kept the audience between 24 and 44. Okay, so I'm not targeting these guys just yet because I just want to, capture a thing here. You can see that total buying percentage is 50% female and 43% male. So I kept both sexes in there, right? And, that's where we're at. So you can see we've launched that ad and we're going to review that for you next week. see what the results are. As you can, it's learning right now. So now I'm going to turn this over to Drew to show you how to make an engagement ad, because really you want to have some social proof before you get started. So Drew, over to you. Take it away, mate.
All right, guys. All right, so I'm not going to repeat anything that Rory has just mentioned. So what I want to do is focus on just building the ad for you guys, because I'm looking at the time, 6:15, and I want to have time to answer any questions anybody may have. And if we don't, I'll hang around for about an hour or so and make sure I answer everybody manually like I normally do. All right. I'm going to try to share my entire screen here. This one, bear with me, guys. I'm doing this all live with you here. And let me know if you guys can still hear me. All right, I just shared it. All right, can you guys hear me? You guys see me, everything? Good, because once I get my screen in front of this, I can't see the thing. Can you hear me okay, Rory?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly, mate.
All right, perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is this. Can you see this right here?
Let's have a look.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Okay, so this is the Facebook page that we made, right? And just put this together literally in a few minutes. Of course, it takes more time to do like the profile pic and all that stuff. You guys can get that. I literally snagged this and snippet this from our webpage, slapped it on there just to get our page up, because you guys do need a page before you start running any type of Facebook ads, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go, and our goal right now is to start creating an engagement ad. And the reason why you want to do engagement is because engagement is what allows people to create that social proof, like Rory was talking about. So when somebody doesn't know anything about a new product that comes up on Facebook, what happens is they need to know, well, who else has seen this? Who else has liked it? And when people like it, nothing attracts a crowd quite like a crowd, right? And so people are more interested and more invested into actually clicking once they see your ad, and then they say, you know what, if 3,000 people were able to like this and maybe more probably purchase, let me go ahead and give this a try. And so if your ad is after you have good ad copy and after you have good ad visuals, then they go in and see, okay, who else has seen this? So we're going to create that right now. And what we want to do, this is Business Manager, okay? Never try to go through just the simple version that they have on your page. Always open up a Business Manager. And what you want to do is I go up here and I'm going to go to Ads Manager, because you have way more flexibility with the types of campaigns you run and the things you can tweak with this, okay? Just give me a few. This is what Rory just showed you guys, which was a conversion ad he started running literally a few hours ago. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new ad. So we're going to create a new campaign. I'm going to hit create here. And then what I want to do is hit engage. And guys, I'm doing this live. I didn't pre-do this and know what's going on. So I'm letting you guys know right now, any changes, because I know Facebook ads changes a whole lot. So I'm going to do this live with you guys right now. So this is going to be what I want to call our, let me see, Turbo Mag engagement, right? Because that's our name of our product, it's Turbo Mag. So Turbo Mag engagement, I'm going to hit, make sure we're going to go for engagement, post engagement. And if you want to go ahead and just do likes, you can, but Facebook is going to design it to make people engage with it anyway, whether likes or comments. So we're going to go ahead and continue. And then here we are now live. So you want to name your ad set. You can say the same thing, Turbo Mag, and you can say audience 18 plus, whatever, right? This is the engagement. I spelled that right. Engagement, 18 plus. That's fine. I'm gonna leave that in there. We're gonna create a new audience. This is gonna be our most basic audience, right? And so we don't have any custom audience yet, obviously, because this is brand new. You don't have anything you're gonna go back and retarget. So what you wanna do is come down here, and let's say instead of doing Australia, I'm going to add, this is where you can add other countries, right? This is where we go for the countries like India. This is where we go for countries like Philippines. And the reason why we're going to choose countries such as like Philippines and let me see if I always spell Philippines wrong. Philippines. Not sure if that's right. Let me see what else we have. Pakistan is also a great one.
India, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Spelling must be crazy today. And I really want Philippines because they've been really Philippines. I must be missing something. Anyway, we're going to just say we're going to stick with those two, right? Because these are pretty one. I'm going to take it Australia because we want to keep it as low as possible. The cost, we want to keep it as low as possible. I repeat. Okay. So we're going to scroll down here, and the age, right? The age group, I generally want to keep it with the people who are going to engage the most are the people that we found here, right? So here I am on ShopInspect just to help me out, right? I need some data, right? So I go to my favorites. And upon going to my favorites, this is where I kept our product. We're going to go back to our product right now. And Rory, let me know if there's any questions that pops up. If you want to interrupt, just let me know, okay?
Just watching along.
Cool. And then so here we are right now on the main page. What was that?
I'm learning from the master, mate. I'm nice and quiet.
Now, I mean, I've done this a few times, so I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page with doing that, because you want to do engagement, then you want to go ahead and traffic, and then you want to do conversions, or you can do traffic and conversions at the same time. But we'll talk about that later. But right now we're focusing only on engagement, getting people to like your post, like your ad, get engaged with your ad. So looking at the data, like Rory said, is more female, higher percentage female, but is a decent percentage of male, right? So I want to stay, let's say the age, I know people and the teenagers, they can afford what we have, right? You also got to take into account the price tag that you have, right? So just for engagement, I want to include as many people that are possibly going to be engaged with my ad as possible. So you could leave it open to all ages, which is 18 to 64, but to have a higher chance of engagement, I want to keep it between 18 to, let's say, 35, or you can say 44. Let's say 44. Let's try to include the 44 range. Okay, 18 to 44. It's only about what? How much are we selling for? $7.99. So we know that at least an 18-year-old can afford $7.99 or ask their parents for something like that. So I'm going to go back to the ads manager. I'm going to go to 18, and we're going to go up to 44. All right. So now we got our basic campaign, right? That's created. We got India that's included. We have Pakistan. We have Bangladesh. Did I include Pakistan? I should. But we're going to just leave it as such, because those countries usually are the most active anyway. All right. When it comes to that. All right. And so now what we have is all genders, because we wanted both male and female. When you come down to here, more options, let me see what we have here. When you want to do behaviors, like what is it that about this crowd that should be attracted? You don't want to just leave it blank, because you don't want to target the entire nation, no matter what their interests are. So what I want to do to make it a little more detailed targeting, it's going to go down here again and see it says suggested interests for ad targeting will be people who like gadgets, mobile phone accessories, mobile phones, right? So we're going to do just that. All right. So let's see gadgets, right? Interest right here. Mobile phone accessories. That's really high. Mobile phone accessories. Let's do mobile phone. Boom. And see what else we come up here. Because you see this audience, this is too much. Like the potential reach is 150 million people. You want to bring this down as much as possible. Let me see what else we have. They said mobile phones, mobile phone accessories, and gadgets, right? So we have mobile phone accessories, and gadgets. All right, let's see if we can bring this down quite a bit. All right, let's say go down to languages. Make sure that you guys only want English speakers, because people take note when your ad has like people who are writing in other languages, it just makes it look kind of funny, and you don't want to have that, right? So make sure that you have that. And connections, let me see what else we can do to drop this number drastically. Let me see here. Let me say, let's bring it down. Let's say iPhone, interest, boom. All right. Samsung. Samsung Electronics. Nope, it's a lot more people. See, I'm just taking the time to go ahead and do that. So like, let's say 140 people reach. Okay, cool. But when you want to do something more targeted, let's say, for example, a conversion, you want that to be way down. You want the needle to be almost like right in the middle there, okay, or close to it as possible. So that way it could be actually targeted. It wouldn't just be like you're casting a wide net to catch anything and everything, okay? So we got gadget, iPhones, we have mobile phones. I have mobile phone accessories that it's up here. And I also put iPhones, right? So hopefully that'll be cool. So anybody who likes any one of these will be the people that my ad will be targeting. So let's say down here, let's move on. And if you want, you can save this audience, but since we're doing this live with you guys, let's say we can save this audience now. We'll call it Turbo Mag Engagement Audience. Okay, so that way we don't have to do the same thing over again. If we have similar tech, we can just go ahead and just select this exact audience we created just now. All right, so we're going to save that. And then down here, our placements is it says automatic, but what we're going to do is edit placements because I want to be in charge of where this is shown, right? They're going to take out audience network because we don't want that. Let me see what else we want. The most effective ones that I've seen is only literally within newsfeed, right? So we're going to do just the news feed, take everything out, only want it to pop up on the feed. And on the right side, it gives you an example of how it's going to look once it's there, okay? On the right-hand side. So here in stream, nah. You can test and play around with this, but I'm telling you, we're just showing you exactly what was most effective, okay? So in article, nope, take that out. All right, cool. Let me see here. Now we're down to the budgeting schedule, okay? So post engagement, and then here's the cost control. So the daily budget is what we're gonna be focusing on right now because that's what we want to target. That's the most important. So this is in Aussie dollars. So I'm not sure how much, what is it to the American? Do you know, Rory?
Beg your pardon?
Do you know how much the American, the Australian dollar is to the?
I think it's about 0.67 or something.
Well, I'm just gonna put five Australian dollars, okay, just for the sake of the video right now.
We know what you like spending my money, Drew. So
this is all on Roy's credit card, guys. So be mindful, okay? So this is what we have right now. It's $5 that I'm gonna put to run the ad daily budget. You can also make changes and say this is a lifetime budget, but to keep things simple, daily budget is what we want, meaning every day Facebook's job is to go out there and spend $5 based on the criteria I literally designed here. I want it to only show in the Facebook feed. I only want it to spend $5 max per day. And you can also tell it to run my ad continuously starting today, which is what we're gonna do. And it tells you right here, you will spend no more than $35 in a week. You can say when you want it to start too, if you want to set it like, okay, let's say your campaign is getting ready, but it's not ready yet, and your launch is a future date. You can set it up for that future date and then start running ads in the future. So there we go with that. So we're done there. We're going to hit continue. And here we are getting into the more fun spot. Now, this is called the ad name.
Hang on 2 seconds. I just got a shout out for some dude. You share a watch party on your timeline. I don't know about you, but I get thousands of friend requests a day. I try and actually add people who reach out and be friends.
Right.
I've obviously added this one guy, Marcus. Expecting, what is it you're reaching out for? Right. Never heard from him again. I share a watch party, invite him to it, and he goes, "Piss off, you buttwit." I didn't friend you. You friended me. You know what I mean? Like now you're going to say piss off for adding you to a watch party. You be real, bro. Like unfriend me. I don't even know what you friended me for.
Yeah, some people got some personal issues, man.
Weird. You know what I mean? Give him a special shout out.
All good. I want to make sure everybody is seeing me okay and any questions. All right. So Kevin Olson, we'll get to your question, Kevin. I see it. All right. Nobody else. Okay, cool. All right, so we're back to the matters. All right, so here we are now on this page where it says ad name. I just put Turbo Mag post engagement, and what I'm going to do for identity, right? Identity means pretty much what page are you going to try to send this ad through? All right, because you need a Facebook page of some kind. I don't want to send it through Rory's page. That's why we designed our own page, because you want your page to match the product that you're sending. It has to be correlated. So any tech that we find that we think should be a good product can fit within our store, because our page reflects that, our website reflects that, and our product reflects that. So you check all those boxes, boom, now we're gonna hit check us out now, right? And we have our own page. So now what I can do, instead of using an existing post, I have to create a new one, all right? Facebook defaults to these funny things, but you can just direct it, okay? So now it's asking you if you wanna do an image or video. We wanna do an image. And so I'm gonna see if it's gonna allow me to add it here. It was added. All right, so what I'm gonna do is add media here. And what I actually wanna do is do a slideshow, but it's probably gonna try to use what I already have. Let me see, free drafts, boom. The slideshow looks cool. Let me add my media first and then we can get to it. So I downloaded some of our pictures that we had, that I had sitting, here we go. I think I actually have it here, perfect. So let me use.
Prepared by yours truly, guys. All right. You know, that's my little cutout skills, okay? You can get a designer to do this on Fiverr for like $3 an hour, okay? So, but, you know, that's deep etching. Sorry, just blow my own horn there, Lewis. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. You call me Lewis, so I think we're even. All right, so here we are, guys. So I selected my media, and this is all the pictures are showing up down here of what I want to show, because you want to pick the products where you want to pick the pictures that most correlate with your product, right? I think I'd like to have, see, all these pictures correlate with exactly what I want them to perceive with our product. So boom, perfect. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, okay? Now we can do, let me see if we can do I think it's gonna automatically do a collage. Nope, not ad experience. We have multiple pics. Let's see how it looks like down here. Showing you on mobile feed and your desktop feed looks about the same. I like the way that looks. See, trying to do a carousel, because I know this changed up for a second. One sec. All right, so it's gonna say turn into a video, and I wanna turn this into a video. So we have a, perfect, check us out now, nope. All right, and it's showing that one pic here. I wanna do carousel.
You got to go back. If you want a carousel.
Was it previous? Because usually you could do it here, but if not, I just want to. I'll leave this alone because I want to make sure that I show them exactly just how to set it up. And you guys, if you want to do carousel is simply that all these pictures that I showed here would be, people will be able to scroll through it and see all 5 or all 6 of the pictures that I have set up here. All right. So let's say this is going to be the image that they're going to see. So I'm just going to run this as is. Okay. And so down here is where you get to have a little bit of fun with your copy and say, you know, enough. Let me see, we could come up with something interesting like gone are the days of, so we could think of something interesting. You can say gone are the days of, let's see.
Fumbling for your phone.
You could say, it's gonna be a crappy copy because I'm doing it on the fly here. It's a charge multiple devices with one cable, boom, right? Something simple like that. It's gonna show you how it's gonna look like both here on the desktop feed, what it's gonna look like, and also on the mobile feed, which is what it's gonna look like. You know, another thing that sticks out, if you guys can add emojis does, you know, add a little spin as well to it. So you can add a Chrome extension that, I forget what it's called, but you can download a Chrome extension that allows you to add an emojis to your text here, or you can go to like an emoji website and just copy and paste it here onto your ad, right? And it has we have no button now just yet. So you will say, it's going to be simple. So get yours now before they are all gone. And essentially with your copy, you want to just get straight to the point and let them know exactly what it is that your product offers, what problem does it solve, right? And essentially it's like our product, the reason why I like it so much, because it's one cable and it can fit an Android, it can fit the new Samsung phones, Galaxies, it can fit the new iPhone. So you really cover a lot of bases with just one cord. So if somebody's charging their phone and say, hey man, I don't have a Samsung charger, it doesn't matter. You can charge their phone because it has multiple adapters, right? So perfect. So now what we want to do is create a button, because the button is what's going to be calling them to action, right? You can say learn more. We can put learn more down here. And then what's going to do is going to ask you for a URL. What do you want that button to direct them to, right? And so what I want to do is direct them to our page. So we're going to do checkusoutnow.com, and it's going to take them straight there if they're super interested after engaging. And that's exactly what you want. So we're going to paste that there. Boom. We already tested it. Now they have a learn more button that they can see. I come down here, our pixel. Now for this is really important, right? So down here for tracking, because you don't want to mess up your pixel, right? The pixel you want only track people that after you've gotten engagement. Then when you start running traffic and conversions, like Rory has done, what you want to do is turn off your pixel, or don't put a pixel in, or don't activate it during the engagement phase, because then the demographics you're reaching are not the demographics you want to retarget, because I'm targeting 18-year-olds, and clearly ShopInspect told me, this is not the age group that's really fighting for this. Is really 25 to about 44. You want to stay right in that cushy spot, because if you add in your pixel, then your pixel is going to pick up data that is just not necessary. And so it's not going to be useful for you. Only useful during traffic and conversion stage. So after you set that up, you're good to go. It says, I may want to run, see what the warning sign says. It looks like you're not certified that you'll comply with discriminatory policy. So I'm seeing here, it says the ad may not run. It's telling you this non-discriminatory policy that it may hit. But what Facebook normally does, if you are adding, and this is probably talking about the audience that I have, right? So I need to be a little bit more diverse with it. So let's see if we can add some more people and see if it goes away. If it doesn't, it's fine, because Facebook may just not approve your ad, right? And it may just ask you to pretty much create a new ad, or to make some iterative changes to it, so that way it could be more inclusive. What other countries have you used, Rory, before with this? Let me see. I can't believe the Philippines is not popping up. Here we go. Philippines popped up. What other? I think Brazil was the cool one as well. All right, let's be a little more inclusive and see if Facebook likes that. Let's think of one more. Let me see if one more we got. I think that should be good. That's good. So now we're done there. I'm going to update the new audience that we created. And now what I want to do is go back to tracking and see if that warning sign is still there. We're just going to keep it moving. And the warning sign looks like it's disappeared, which is perfect. So it just wanted me to include more may not run. All right, it's cool. We're going to confirm it anyway. And if it tells you that it's not good, it's going to let you know. So now it's going to just confirm all the data that we put in, give you an ID, boom, and then it goes into draft mode, right? So before I can get into the active stage, this is the one that Rory created, which was the conversions. And then the Turbo Mag engagement is the one I just created. So it's in draft mode. It's uploading to Facebook database, as you can see right here. And then somebody is going to be under review, meaning somebody's going to have to take a look at it and make sure it fits their policy and all. And then it's in review right now. So we have to wait to make sure that it gets approved. Then it goes active. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. I literally went there doing it live.
On this conversion ad, because it's starting to get some traction. So this is what you guys should see. Just do you want me to?
Yeah. So let's take a look at the conversion ad. I know Rory was trying to get it up earlier, so let's see if I can go straight to the ad itself. I know they switched up a couple things here. This is in review.
So we can see that we've got 877 reach so far, 912 impressions. But if you move along, it looked like it started to get some clicks. It had sort of 4 clicks and there we go.
Down here, so you can see. All right, so let's try to explain what some of these mean for Rory. So for the conversions, because we're going to talk about this more down the road. Okay. So for example, this here is saying the amount of impressions. This impressions means how many times someone like Facebook presents the actual ad in front of somebody, right? So it's 912 times. It tells you the quality of the ranking is about average right now. Remember, we started this a few hours ago, so it's still collecting data. And the frequency that it has done per person is about once, at least one time. So it's a mathematical equation. That's why it's 1.04. You can't show something 0.04 times, right? So it's just telling you the amount of times that it's been viewed in front of like a similar person is at least once. The unique clicks that we've had, which means every single click is different. It's not the same person, is 4, which is cool. And then with the conversion campaign, it tells you the cost per landing view. So about per person that lands on there, it costs about $3.71. So depending on what Rory was targeting here, which I believe was
that's high. We want that down to about 0.31 or 0.1 or something like that. But it's normal in the learning stage to get higher costs.
Right. And here's the beauty about this is delivery, as I love how Facebook now tells you that it's learning, right? Over here, it's learning. Okay. And so this is pretty cool because before it didn't have that, because people just launch it and just say, oh, my pixel is learning the data right now. But right now it's learning, which is cool. Last thing I want to point out, guys, so that we can wrap up is here. I remember I put in 6 different images. Well, each of those images, because it's not a carousel, I didn't find the carousel like I wanted. The carousel would have been just one ad at $5 per day. I don't want you guys to make this mistake and then you're out more money than you need to be. So because I made it individual images and I couldn't find the carousel, it created literally 6 different ads with all the different images here with the same audience that I have. So it's $5 daily budget, $5 daily budget, $5 daily budget. So pretty much this equals to $30 a day. What I'm going to do obviously is stop 5 of those. I only want 1 of them to run because I want just 1 picture to get the engagement. Okay. And so once you do that, you'll have all the data you need now to then start running traffic campaign. And then you can also run at the same time, if you want to, the actual conversion campaign, because now your pixel has got the social proof. I mean, your ad has got the social proof. And now you can start training your pixel to get the traffic, targeted traffic from people who's landed on your webpage and people who's also seen your ads because of the actual social proof that they're clicking and engaging with. And so that's going to all help you in the long run. Whew. So I hope that really answers the question.
Awesome. Guys, just Drew, why don't you just show some of these screenshots again? Okay, just let's make sure that people understand what we're doing here. We're targeting to get to this, right? We're looking to get to this. Okay, so we're not just doing this as a demo. Drew and I are spending real money on this. Okay, the next 5 days is going to probably cost us about $150, right? We spent money on Duram, which was only $100, okay, to get the development. I did the design. We're spending real money on this, guys. You can see we're running real ads, right? So next week we're going to be bringing this back to you and showing you the results and then taking you through, we're not expecting to get sales here, right? I would be surprised if we do get sales. Okay, but the point is I want to show you that, that we're not going to get sales and why, okay? And we're going to then add things that along the line that show you how to get your sales, okay? So this is very important, right, that you understand why we're doing this. If you build along with us, we honestly believe that you're going to start your store, be able to branch that out, okay? So once we have one successful product, we're going to branch out into building our niche store. Okay, these are some very realistic figures. Okay, this is what people are doing. Okay, so if you think dropshipping's dead, right, you're not doing your research, or there's a good chance you started a store that didn't tick all the boxes, right? So, Drew, let me just quickly share my screen if that's okay. I just want to show these guys something.
Yeah, sure thing. Let me get your window up here in a second, guys. So guys, drop a thumbs up in the comment section and also hit the like button if you guys found what I showed you about the ads useful. So I did it live with you guys. So Facebook had changes and we still wanted to make sure that you guys were learning something. So if it was useful and you like that, you want to see more of that kind of live action going through the ads, I will, Rory and I will make sure that we add that in there, okay, for you guys. So I'm going to go onto your screen now, buddy.
Yep. So guys, there's a few things that I want to show you here. First of all, guys, if you want to skip this, join an exclusive family, join a group of exclusive Shopify entrepreneurs. In other words, surrounding yourself with people who are on the same mission as you, people who are already killing it with Shopify. Some like all those screenshots we've shown you there from students in this course, all right? And we have our exclusive program, and this is shutting down. All right, we're not going to be taking sign-ups for much longer, okay? Because we're going to shut it down and try and focus as much possible attention on our current students in our private group. All right. So as you can see here, this is what you would expect to get if you were to join our family. There's module 1, finding hugely profitable products. And this is Kevin David himself, guys, the best in the business, taking you through, right, step by step, how to set up and run a successful Shopify store, right? Starting with module 1, finding great products. Module 2, world-class dropshipping suppliers. Module 3, how to optimize your store. Module 4, marketing explosion. Okay, if you're looking to get into Facebook ads, this is the right, or start a marketing agency, right? Or you're looking to do marketing for e-commerce stores, right? This is the whole thing on telling you how to market an e-commerce store, right? Scaling and expansion, okay? And then we've got a bunch of bonuses, trending niches, click funnels for 10xing your store. Someone asked about landing pages and things like that. Click funnels is another great way to go, all right? And a bunch of Q&As, okay? We've got a bunch of Q&As here that Kevin does live, right? So this is what you would get, right, if you were to join our family, but you would also have access to our private group with our actual students who are killing it, right? People you can have come, mentor you, make friends with, mentor you. So if you're interested in sort of skipping this and moving, going out all out here, this is available for you, right? I just want to show you something else here that we've got to give you today. Okay, so if
Rolex.
Yeah, for what you guys might be wondering why this is here. Well, have you ever decided you wanted to look for a particular car and then you started seeing that car everywhere, but you never really noticed it before?
Yeah.
Well, kind of like, this is the same thing, right? Is that I want to get myself a Rolex by the end of this year. So
Nice.
Every time I open up my computer, that's the first thing that's in my face. Okay, this is programming my mind to find that Rolex. It's a mindset thing. Okay, it's a whole thing in itself. But we love to try and give you as much tips as possible. And so, I highly recommend check out Dr. Joe Dispenza and Tony Robbins and Eric Thomas and a few of these guys to understand what this sort of mind program is all about. But we're trying to help people be successful in every way. So this is the Rolex I want. It's in my face every day. Actually, I also have these things come up every day, like as my thing. One of them is this, and then I
Nice,
closed
man.
one before, which was McLaren, right? Because I want to get a McLaren one day. So
Awesome.
so this is mental programming, right? Seeing the stuff you want every day. It's the same as like having a vision board, like above you. I have a vision board above my my small boy in my room. So it's one of the first things I look at every day. I'm always looking at my goals. Okay, so it's important to have good triggers around you, things that are going to help you stay focused, and most importantly, program your mind, because once you want something, the mind will start doing the things, right, that's needed subconsciously to get you there. Okay, it's the power of visualization. Is that if you visualize something that you want, you believe it with your whole heart, right, and you do not accept failure, that you will get there eventually. Read Think and Grow Rich, guys, if you haven't read it. It's one of the best books I ever read. It's about the power of positive energy. It's a real mind blower, okay? So, and of course, read Kevin's book, which is absolutely changing lives at the moment. And you'll get that if you give us a share or a comment or a like or whatever, okay? So, where was I going with this? Okay, yeah.
You're going to show us one more thing.
The next thing, that we've got to give you guys, we've got a little giveaway going here. Let me just find it. I've got files everywhere. Just give me 5 secs. Let me find it. Where are we? Damn you. Okay. Here it is. All right. So this is our little e-commerce book. This copywriting secrets e-commerce book that we made for you. Okay. I'm just going to give you this is the quickest way I can work out to show it to you. Okay. But as you can see, we made this especially for you. No one made it for us. Okay. So, check this out. Right. This is a free copywriting hacks book. All right. 13 copywriting ninja hacks for e-commerce business owners. Okay. I can't stress enough, guys, how you communicate your copy, right, is super, super essential. Okay. Right. This is it here. Okay. 13 copywriting ninja hacks. We're telling you how to write copy on your site that is going to sell. And we're showing you how the best in the business are doing it. Okay. So if you want this book, type in the comments right now, copy, okay? Give us a like and give us a share, and this is coming your way. All right, as long as you stay focused on this group, on this post, okay? That's where you're going to be notified, and also via ShopInspect text messenger. So Debbie's in there. So guys, thanks for hanging around. We've also got one more special deal for you. Look, Drew, tell them about it. I'm running late again, but that's okay. We're here to add value.
Yeah, guys. So for you guys, so Rory was mentioning the book down there, and I want you guys to make sure this is the book that he's going to be giving you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are doing a type in copy so we can send it to you. If enough people mention copy, then we'll be able to put the link down there. So I want you guys to kill and destroy the comment section and just put copy, because if there's not a big need for it, then we're not just going to post the link, okay? Because we want people who are going to be able to use this directly and have it, so that they can use it to build their business, build their stores, just like we're showing you guys how to do right now. So what I want you to direct your attention right now while you guys are typing copy is at the bottom of the screen. After speaking to Lewis, one of the things that we showed you was the premium video, and Lewis had given the okay for this. The premium videos we know sell best, right? So we want to make sure that anybody who gets a package deal, and what we're going to do is you have to use in the code, right? The code that we have down here is 100K in 2020, and that's going to give you 50% off any of the package deals that we currently have. And what happens is once you use that code and get the 50% off, we'll give you one free premium video. Premium video is what allows you to have the videos where you can see the product that you're trying to put up in true action, which we're going to use. I'm going to eventually create an ad for that, so we can review together as a fam, so you guys can see what it is. 100K in 2020, 50% off any package, and you get a free premium video. What's going to happen is once you purchase the package with that coupon code, the 100K in 2020, all you have to do is email our support team. They'll send you a code or a coupon that's going to validate you for that free copy. And our email support at ShopInspect.com. So I want to make sure that you guys have everything you need to be successful. If you don't, just hit us up. We want to make sure that you guys have every single coverage that you need for this. So without further ado, if we have nothing else, I think that's it for now. Let me see if there was a question that came up that I want to make sure we
Well, Drew, this is one for Oliver Toby. That's one of my students. Hey, Oliver Toby, I hope you're well. Great to have you on board. I know you've rocked up a bit late, but make sure you catch the replay. Kimberly's another one of mine. Hey, Kimberly, how you going? You guys for showing some love. I'm
Yeah.
sure Drew's more to
I want to go
shout
ahead
out.
and catch some of these questions before they disappear because I know people are going in putting copy. Those of you guys who are putting copy, we see you. We just want to make sure everybody else is putting it in so we can put the effort in and sending these out to certain folks, okay? Let me see who else we got. Evening, what's going on? Christo, Perkins, Amils, what's going on? These are
that's another one of mine, a Mills.
Mills, yeah. Mills is she's always be cracking. Chris Rome, 100%. Awesome. I see you, brother. Chris Rome's a killer. Joanna, super valuable. You can also retarget. Yeah, Joanna, you can also retarget the people that I showed you, but that's going to be in the later areas when we start doing traffic. And when you start paying for both the traffic campaign and you're running the conversion campaign, that's when you want to retarget because retargeting is probably the most profitable because you know that there's an interest there. So those leads are hotter. So just to answer your question really quickly, let me see if we can burn through these real quick. So Daniela, she says, I think ads are cheap for these countries. They are great for engagement. They are. I said your name completely wrong. Daniela. Let me know if I pronounced that correct. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful profile pic, by the way. I think ads are cheap in those countries. They are, and they are cheap for a reason, which is why I always tell people to go to those countries, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Philippines, because the engagements are so much more cheaper than like US and Australia and the UK and the big five, right? You don't want to hit those countries when you do an engagement. You do want to hit those countries when you do traffic and conversions because that's the areas where the economy is booming and there's just a bigger market for people who you got to think of it in the sense that they can afford mobile phones enough to they can have mobile accessories. So and again, test, right? If you don't think the big five is the only areas you can make the most out of your biggest bang for your buck, let the data speak for itself. See what other countries are actually performing better and test it out. It just may cost you a few bucks, but it's worth it. Because if you find that diamond in the rough, you find that little golden spot, you can just run traffic and just throw money at it and it will continue to throw ads out there. So remember, customers don't buy on the first try. It usually takes about 6 or 7 contacts before they actually start to really engage with your brand and start to keep it in there, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. King, closer over there, Mr. Rory. Let me know. Let me see what else we have.
You're on
the draw to win. Kevin said 15 in the draw to win. Awesome. Kevin Alves, man, he posted this earlier. So let me see. Okay, so let me read this out loud because you can't see the whole thing, guys. So it says a lot of people are saying that they get better results sticking with conversion campaigns throughout the whole process. How do you explain that? I also heard it was better to run engagement campaigns only after you've already found the winning ad, and creative to add social proofs to the already winning ad. Like that, I don't waste money adding social proof to failing ads and creatives. What's your thought on this? Actually, that's an awesome question. So again, if you have a product that's proven, which is why ShopInspect is really important. If you have a product that's proven, right, to show to be a winner, like we saw that it's in the hot section, we picked it for a reason. We the premium video is going to be sick, and I got to find a way to make the ad run. We will find a way to make the ad run, okay? Because the premium video pretty shows everything that our product can do, and that was because we got it through ShopInspect, which gave us that video. Now, the folks who run with conversions, again, conversions are more expensive, right? If you know exactly who you're targeting, if you know your audience, if you know the keywords, if you know their interest, if you know these things, you can plug those in because now you can tell Facebook, okay, I know my demographic. I've ran ads before with this, and you can get sales via conversions, right? And everyone has a different way of doing this. But I was like having a little bit of social proof because it's so cheap, like 0.01 cent, 0.002 cents. Like that's very cheap for me per engagement. I'd rather have at least 100. Let's say you can afford 100, right? I mean, it's like maybe a few dollars. And then once you run that and you see that you hit like $2, $3 worth of engagements, turn it off. Then you can start running the traffic and conversion ads, right? And then you can start putting the real money there and see if it's worth it. Now, if you know the product that you have is a winner and you're just hopping on the wave or the bandwagon, you can go straight to traffic. So you can drive traffic over to your product, right? And then you're going to go to conversions because Facebook is working hard to take all of what it's doing when it's running conversion ads is that it's taking all of the data that it has in its database to really find people who have online shopping habits, who purchased before online, and using all that data, their age group, demographics, their click habits, and it's really trying to position your ad to win, which is why it allows you to post your ad in Instagram or Insights or in Stories and all these areas you can post it because it's just giving Facebook more ways, A, to spend your money, and B, ad placements, which is why for this, I want to make sure my ad gets shown on the newsfeed because people are scrolling. And sometimes when I scroll, I'm like, oh, shoot, that's a cool product. But when I'm watching a movie or watching a video on Facebook, and if I put in stream and I see a product comes up, I'm not generally in the mood of trying to purchase at the time. I really want to enjoy the video that I'm watching. So, I try to think about that. So that's why I only put newsfeed. But good question. If you don't have a lot of money to start, my suggestion, this is my personal way, I would do an engagement ad, probably like $3, $4, $5 worth, stop that. And then you can go into traffic conversion. So that way you have a little bit of social proof, because it's hard for me to say, I'm going to get this product. And I always look for reviews first or some type of other human contact with that product. And if I see 0 reviews or 0 likes or 0 anything, I'm less likely to touch it. When the black charcoal toothpaste came up, I saw the engagement was like 100,000 views and people were liking it and hearting it. It made me want to purchase it. And guess what? I did, because of that social proof. So I hope that answers your question, Kevin. I saw you posted this earlier, so I want to make sure I got to you too as well. All right. So 15 shares, guys. Looks like Kevin's in here. He's letting us know we got 15 shares. Awesome. You guys are killing it. We love it. Anyone else? Let me see any other questions I want to get here too, so I can get you guys off of here. A lot of people are saying, hey, Rory, hey, Drew. Yep. A lot of people are saying copy. Good. I love it. I have 121 people on right now, which is, I love. If you guys are just tuning in, catch the replay as well, because we went through quite a bit. And I know questions are coming. So if they are, like Kevin did, awesome. Kevin says, sorry, my phone just died. I was about to comment, copy for the free book. All good, man. We're still live. So you didn't miss anything. I answered your question. So hopefully you caught that much of the live. If not, just watch the replay, bro. We got you. You see Daniela said, thank you. You're welcome. Rory's popping in the comments here. Brandon says, found this super helpful. Usually only ever run conversion ads, starting an engagement ad now to get some social proof. Amazing. And let us know how it goes. Okay. Again, you don't have to drop a crap ton of money on this, guys, which is why we say, be smart with it, right? You want to put the money where it really counts, right? Make Facebook work for that money. So engagements are super cheap with the areas I mentioned. Make sure you change the language to English, because that's very important, because if they comment in like they're from their country, sometimes they may put it in like the Arabic language or whatever, or Hindi or the Hindi language, and it's going to look funny. So you want to put English speakers only, and then select those countries, because it keeps it really cheap. Then after a couple bucks, switch it off, go to traffic, and you can run both traffic and conversion at the same time. So that way you get a lot more traffic, people have more opportunities to engage, and then you have conversions where you can convert. So hope that helps. Rory, cool. 20 people in the draw. That is, man, I think that's a new high. I love that. That's a new record, man. I love it. So somebody's definitely bound to win that book and t-shirt, and we're going to be announcing their name and face when that happens. All right. So Kevin Alvarez, I'm so glad, man. He said, yes, it definitely. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm just really helpful that we're able to help you guys. All right. We ran literally for 2 hours, bro. I don't even know if you realize this, like an hour and a half almost. So if you guys are just tuning in, we appreciate you, every single one of you guys. Pay attention to that link down below. If you use that code again, 100K in 2020, you get 50% off any of the packages, and you get a free premium video like Rory showed you early on. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. This Build Along series is just getting better and better. Our website is getting better and better. Jerome, thank you so much for your help on this, making it possible. I'm going to show you guys more ad stuff. And again, I didn't forget you guys. I'm going to record myself going through the ad so you can see what I'm seeing and see what I'm talking about. I did it live for you guys here. I want to get familiar with the new platform, because Facebook changes every few months to try to make it easier. But if you're not a usual marketer, it's kind of annoying to try to relearn things. So spend your time to learn the tools, Facebook Ads Manager, getting a business manager account, because you have more leeway to play around with some of these ads and tools. Okay. Let me see. Kevin also put it here. He says, Sammy says, right back at you. You're welcome, man. Thank you, man.
Hey.
You're welcome. And Kevin also says, Kevin also says, thanks, man. I'm soon to launch my first store, and I really appreciate all of you guys. You're welcome, man. And we want to offer this for free because like there's so many paid stuff out there, but I feel like I want to spend 2020 and the rest of my like marketing career just kind of giving value first, helping people get to where they need to be. And then for me in turn would be success to me. And then I'll be able to continue to do what I do and what Rory likewise as well. Okay. Yeah. So Rory, you have anything else for the people? I'm about to
No. Look, I just want to say a massive thank you to Drew. You've actually worked like an absolute superstar in the last few days. You know, I joke around, but Drew's been going really hard at this. We both have. We're both pretty tired, but we're here for you guys. And most importantly, guys, like Shopify, okay, drop shipping. It is the cheapest possible business you can start, okay, right? Like if you want 2020 to be your year, picture this. You build your store along with us. You see those results coming in 12 months' time. You've left your job, okay? You work from home. You get up, you have a coffee, you work to your desk, you work from home, and all of a sudden you've got abundance of money coming in so that you can do the things in your life that you want to do. All right, this is what we're here for, guys. It's not for everyone. Business is not for quitters, okay? There are no such things as get-rich-quick schemes, all right? You've got to hustle, you've got to focus, but if you want a business, right, then this is the cheapest one you can possibly start. Right? So find something that you're passionate about, do it as a hobby first, follow along with us, okay? And turn your passion into something that's going to give you that freedom to spend time with your family, spend more time with your family, to be able to travel, to be able to see the world, to be able to give back, okay? Because that's Drew and I's like big purpose here, all right? This is why we do what we do, is to give back, is to help people grow, is to help spread Kevin David's movement, which is the freedom movement. We live in a new world, okay? We live in a world where online businesses are growing. If you've got a clear marketing message, if you've got a good mentor, if you've got hustle and focus, right, and self-belief, that you can make a business online and not have to be traveling in traffic, driving hours back and forth, right? You know, doing things like that, all right? We know that our world's changing. Like low-skilled jobs will be automated, guys. You know, in 5 years, we're probably going to have automated cars. That means all the taxi drivers, all the truck drivers are going to be looking for jobs. Anything that can be automated is going to be automated in the coming years, okay? It's going to cause mass disruption in our industry, right? So if you want to make sure, then get out ahead of the game. Anyone can do this. We're here to help. If you need one-on-one support, reach out, all right? We can't prove that we can be trusted and that we're serious unless you rock up every week and we can give you this every single week, okay? Right? We can't prove that we can be trusted and we're doing this for the right reasons unless you stay the course with us, okay? Because it's time's of the essence. We can only prove that over time, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have been absolutely massive today. We've had over 110 viewers consistently, which is one of our highest, okay? Yeah. So that's because of you guys, because of you engaging, sharing, commenting, and also a lot of our team helping out as well. So Rome and Joanna and Jahara and John and our team, you know, thanks for all the support. You guys have been fantastic. We will see you next week. Make sure you take advantage of our free copywriting ebook and, of course, our special discount 5 free videos when you sign up. Okay?
Awesome. Looking forward. We got so many people. Since we got so many people mentioning copy down there, I think we're going to see if we can work with our team to get that to you guys ASAP. So be on the lookout for any notifications that pop up. All right, guys, with that being said, we're going to see you guys next week for our next step for our Shopify Build Launch series, most likely dealing with
So,
Yeah.
and guys, next week we're going to show you can see that we're showing you real time our ad. So if you want to find out how that went next week, we'll see you there. Sorry.
Exactly. So I'll see you guys next week, same time, Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll see you later. Peace out.